Hi everybody, I'm Ibrani herbinson Munthe. Now I would like to present my task, my assignment. It is about testing grammar and vocabulary. Okay, next. Grammar and vocabulary still have an important place in language skills performance. Good and successful academic writing, for instance, still depends to some extent on grammatical skill and knowledge of vocabulary. Most proficiency tests that are administered on a large scale still retain grammar and vocabulary sections. One reason for the use of the grammatical test is the ease with large number items can be administered and scored within a short period. Testing grammar is a kind of writing specifications, sampling, writing items, and scoring. Okay, number one, testing grammar. For achievement test, where teaching objectives list the grammatical structure to be taught, the specification of content should be quite straightforward. Specification writing or specific writing is the skill of communication where projects are described based on solutions that stand as key guide to successful workmanship. So, specific writing is like skill communication to finish the problem in a job or work. The writing is done in such a way that it provides stage and plans to be execute that will in the end period goals. Okay, next. Sampling. Give the test validity by section. Give the test validity by selecting widely from the structures specified. Wait a minute. Okay. Sampling is the method of selecting a small sections of a large group to estimate the characteristics of the entire group. Obtaining information from a large data set can be time-consuming. So checking sample data can be quicker and provides similar results. Okay, number three, writing items. Item ratings refer to the process of constructing items required for a given test or assessment. The people who write these items are called item writers. An educational or certification assessment typically requires the expertise of multiple item writers. Okay, the first one should avoid excessive use of multiple choice items. The techniques usually use paraphrase, completion, and modify clause. The test should require students to supply grammatical structure appropriately and not simply to recognize their correct use. Okay, next. Scoring. In the part of scoring, this is the teacher giving the story about the grammatical test to the student. And Scoring, the meaning of scoring is a process in which one codes a groove into a rigid material. This groove is used to either break the material along the slit for decoration or act as a guideline for other processes such as painting. B. Test examples. Paraphrase. This requires students to write a sentence equivalent in meaning to one that is given. It is helpful to give part of the paraphrase to restrict the students to the grammatical structure being tested. Example: active. The sentence active to change. Example sentence active change to be passive sentence. Active sentence it is 6 years since I last here. So it is talking about someone who meet her friend, his friend or his girlfriend maybe in the last 6 years ago. So we change to passive sentence be I last him for 6 years. Okay, next. Compression. This technique can be used to test a variety of structures. In the following conversation, the sentence number 1 to 6 have been left incomplete. So this conversation it is give the mark 1 until 1 to 6, and the sentence is incomplete. Complete the switchable. Read the whole conversation before you begin to answer the question. Mr. Cole wants a job in Mr. Gilbert's export business. He has come for an interview. So in this conversation, Mr. Cole apply a job to Mr. Gilbert, and this is the interview or the conversation about. And for this section, I have give the answer in the blank parts, in the blank space, and now we just correct it, or we just reading it. Okay, next. Mr. Gilbert. Good morning, Mr. Cole. Please come in and sit down. Now, let me see. Which school do you have? Or which school do you have? Mr. Cole. Whitestone College. Mr. Gilbert. And then, when did you have graduated? In 1972, at the end of the summer term. And since then, what do you do? I worked in the bank for a year. Then I took my present job selling cars. Wow, but I would like a change now. Now Mr. Gilbert asked to Mr. Cole, what sort of a job do you like? Mr. Cole said, I'd like to work in your export department. Mr. Gilbert asked, that might be a little difficult. What is your qualification? I mean, what language do you know besides English? Mr. Cole said, well, only a little French. Mr. Gilbert, that will be a big disadvantage. Mr. Cole, could you tell me why are we accepting you to this company? So Mr. Cole said, because I'd like to travel and meet people from other countries. And then Mr. Gilbert said, I don't think I can help you at present. Mr. Cole, perhaps you ought to try to travel agency. So in this conversation or in this interview, Mr. Cole didn't Mr. Cole didn't complete the qualification that Mr. Gilbert needs. Mr. Gilbert needed company. So this is our meeting for that's all from our meeting. Thank you and see you next week. Bye.